Today we are going to start death of a partner, okay?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Just open the PDF.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It's like retirement only, little bit difference is there, okay? In death of a partner, suppose there are 3 partners A, B, C, and suppose one of the partner dies, then the remaining partner will continue the business. But what is the problem in retirement? Before retiring, the retiring partner will give the notice that after 3 months or after 2 months I will be leaving the firm. So we know the particular date on which he will be retired. Mostly he will be at the end of the year only. But in death we don't know the date, right? We don't know. Death may happen to any partner at any time. Okay? Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
here date is not known to us. Just a moment. Pavitra, good evening, dear.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, today we are going to start death of a partner.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So just open the PDF. Okay. Now we are going to start death of a partner. See, it's related to retirement only. In retirement, we don't know the date. In retirement, we know the date when the partner is retiring because he needs to give the notice prior to retirement, maybe 3 months like that. He will give the notice like before 3 months or what. But in death we don't know when the partner will die. That is the difference. Otherwise both are same only. Now in death of a partner, what are the accounts we have to prepare? See, once any partner dies, the remaining partner will continue the business, and the partner who died, his deceased, like some executor will be there, maybe the partner's wife or children, they will get the shares, like whatever the partner will get. For example, his capital balance, his profit, and suppose any general reserves is there, everything. So it will be paid to executor of the deceased partner. Now, what are the things that the deceased partner will get from the business? First, capital, whatever capital he has invested in the business, that capital he will get. Then reserve, suppose any general reserve or workman compensation reserve, if any surplus is there, he will get his share. His share of goodwill he will get. Suppose on revaluation there is any profit, he will get. If there is any loss, he needs to pay to the firm. His share of interim profit, we call it as interim profit. New concept in death. This is the new concept, how to calculate interim profit, because now we are not going to prepare any final accounts. In retirement we will be preparing. What we will do in retirement, we will be preparing this final accounts, like everything, profit and loss account and balance sheet, everything, trading account, and we will give the exact share of profit to the retiring partner. But when it comes to death, death may come anytime, right? Any partner may die anytime. So during that time it is not possible to prepare final accounts, because final accounts are prepared only once in a year, after end of the year, 12 months, then only final accounts are prepared. So what happens, we can't prepare anything. So in between, Suppose partner dies on June, 1st of June or 30th of June. So suppose 30th of June any partner dies. So April, May, June, 3 months profit should be calculated. There should be some basis on which we have to calculate the profit, because it is not possible to prepare final accounts. It is always prepared 31st March. So there are two things on the basis of which interim profit is calculated. On the basis of time period or time basis first. Second, on the basis of turnover or sales. We call it as turnover for sales. On the basis of either one of these, we calculate profit. Till here, any doubt anyone is having? Pavitra, Sachin, are you understanding?
No, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You people are writing now everything?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now see, time basis, how to calculate profit on time basis. Question will tell you everything. Question will tell you to calculate profit on time basis, or question will tell you to calculate profit of the deceased partner on sales basis. But we should know how to calculate. The method you should learn. So time basis profit, how you will do? Average of previous years, like in your question 2 or 3 years average profit will be given, like 2-3 years profit will be given. Now you have to calculate average profit, and we know how to calculate. Suppose 3 years, 5 years profit is given. What you will do? You will make sum total of all the profit, then you will divide by number of years. In this way you can get average profit. Once you get average profit, then you have to multiply by time period. Time period means what? Suppose partner died on May 1st. So from April, beginning of the financial year, till June he worked. So April, May. Suppose 1st May he died. So 1 month profit you have to calculate. So 1 divided by 12. Suppose partner dies on September 30th. Then till September 30 he will get his profit from 1st April. So April, May, June, July, August, 6 months profit, 6 by 12. In this way you have to do. And his share also you have to multiply. Okay, whatever share of profit, that is the old ratio you will see, and you will multiply. So in this way you can calculate the deceased partner's profit on time basis. How to calculate on turnover basis? Turnover means sales. What will happen? Previous year sales, previous year profit will be given. Current year sales and current year profit will not be there. Current year sales will be given. So first what you have to do? Previous year sales, previous year profit. You have to calculate the percentage of profit on sales on previous year. So total, like you will write like whatever amount is given, that amount of profit divided by previous year sales into 100. In this way you will get net profit ratio. So on sales, how much percentage of profit is there previous year, you can calculate. Now the question will give you current year sales. Then whatever the sales is given, you will calculate that percentage. You will get current year profit. Then what you will do, once you get current year profit, you have to see the his share you will do, and you will see the time period. So see how to do. Previous year net profit ratio, previous year profit divided by previous year sale. This will be given in your question. Last year profit, last year sale will be given. You have to multiply by 100 so that you get the percentage of profit on sales last year. Then apply the percentage on current period sale. Current year sale will also be there in your question. So now you have to calculate whatever percentage you calculated on previous year. That percentage you have to apply on current year sale in order to calculate the profit. Apply partner's share to the profit. Then you have to calculate the share. Okay, whatever share. Old ratio will be given. On the basis of that deceased partner's share you have to calculate. Till here, any doubt you are having?
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now see, treatment of interim profit. Again, there are certain things you have to be, like you have to learn very, very clearly. When you read the question, suppose the profit is calculated in between the year because partner may die any time. We cannot fix his date of death. Any time, anything, any uncertainties may happen and a partner may die. So during that period only we calculate interim profit. So what will be the journal entry? Suppose there is no change in profit. Suppose new profit sharing ratio is not given in your question. Kindly write it down. Again there will be certain cases for journal entry. Suppose new profit sharing ratio not given in your question, because you will read the entire question, and if you find that no new profit sharing ratio is given, only old ratio is given, then what journal entry you will pass for this profit? Suppose ABC, there are 3 partners, their ratio is 3:2:1. Suppose C died, then what you will do? No new profit sharing ratio is given, then you know only old ratio is given. Just suppose then what journal entry you will pass? PL suspense account debit to deceased partner's capital account. Suppose ABC, suppose C died. So PL suspense account debit, you can write what I am telling. PL suspense account debit to C's capital account. Okay, so PL profit and loss suspense account is opened for giving profit to the deceased partner. Deceased means the partner who died. When you don't calculate the profit for the whole year, like final accounts are not prepared, and 2 rules are there. First, new ratio is not given in your question. Kindly write it down. Like first case what you will write? When no new ratio is given and final accounts are not prepared. Write in this way. When new ratio is not given and final accounts are not prepared. Just a moment. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So first case will be when new ratio is not given and final accounts are not prepared. Then what will be the journal entry for giving profit to the deceased partner? PL suspense account debit to suppose C died. So C is capital account. A died, A is capital account. Whichever partner died, his capital account should be credited because he will get his share of profit. And suppose loss happened in the business, suppose while calculating the profit, negative figure comes. It means it is loss for the business, then you have to reverse the entry. Whenever there is loss, this also kindly write it down. For profit, PL suspense account debit to deceased partner's capital account. Deceased means the partner who died, his capital account you have to credit. Suppose there is loss on the business, when you calculate you found there is a loss, then what you will do? You have to just reverse. Reverse means deceased partner's capital account debit to PL suspense account. Kindly write it down first, these things what I said. Once you write, let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the second case. What will be the second case? Pavitra, you wrote it here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what will be the second case? Suppose sometimes when you read the question, they will say that on the date of when the partner died, final accounts are prepared. You should read the question very carefully. This is the second case. When you read the question, you will find they will say clearly on the date when the partner died, maybe ABC, whoever died, on that particular date itself final accounts are prepared. If this is the case, if you read the question and come to know this line will be there, then what journal entry you will pass? So first write the second case. When final accounts are prepared on the date of the death of the partner, write in this way. When final accounts are prepared on the date when the partner died. On that particular date itself, final accounts are sometimes, it is rare, but this is also one of the case when final accounts are prepared. Then what entry you will pass for distributing the profit? PL appropriation account debit, then you have to write PL appropriation account debit to A is capital account, B is capital account, C is capital account. Means whoever partners, suppose there are 3 partners A, B, C, all the partner will get their share of profit if final accounts are prepared. So this entry will be passed. So kindly write it down. PL appropriation account debit to A is capital account, to B is capital account, to C is. All the partner will get their share of profit on that date itself, because final accounts once prepared means PL appropriation account will be prepared and partner will get their share of profit. Till here you wrote?
Yes, ma'am.
Then the same, write the reverse entry for loss. It is sometime you will find that when you calculate the profit, there are chances you may get loss, negative figure. So just do the reverse entry. A is capital account debit, B is capital account debit, C is capital account debit to PL appropriation account. Write all the entries, whatever I am saying, and be thorough. Then it becomes very easy. So write it down. For loss I am telling, if there is any loss, and final accounts are as usual, final accounts are prepared on the date when the partner died, then this entry. All the partners' capital account will be debited to PL appropriation account, because obviously now if there is any loss in the business, who will bear that loss? Partners will bear. What is the meaning partners will bear? Partner will pay to the business. When partner is paying anything to the business, their capital accounts are always debited in case of loss or anything. That is the reason we are debiting all partners' capital account including the died partner, and we are crediting PL appropriation account, because for business it is an income. Whenever any partner pays their share of loss to the business, business is getting its income for the business. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that is the reason you will find when you see balance sheet, in your question, you will find sometime PL account you will find in the asset side. What is the meaning? It is a loss. Whenever you find PL account in the asset side of the business, it is a loss. Now why loss is an asset for any business? Because if there is any loss in the business, who is going to make the payment of that loss? Obviously partner. So business will receive that amount of loss from the partners. So it is asset for the business if there is loss in the business. If there is profit in the business, then that profit needs to be given by the business to the partners, and you will find in the liability side of the balance sheet. There is a logic for everything. So if in liability side of your balance sheet, if you are seeing PL account, means there is profit in the business. How profit will become liability? Because business cannot keep that profit with itself. Business will pay that amount of profit to the partners. Are you getting my point? Both of you, Sachin, Pavitra?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Try to understand the logic behind each and everything. Just like that, we are not doing anything here. So, till second case, I hope it's clear. Now, write the third case. These three cases, you should be very, very thorough. Now, what is the third case? When new ratio is given in the question. Write it down. When new ratio is given in the question. Suppose when you read the question, old ratio is also given, new ratio is also given in the question. Then what you will do? What journal entry you will pass? Gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. And who will be the sacrificing? In most of the cases, the partner who died, he will be the sacrificing partner. But sometime the remaining partner, any one of the remaining partner may also sacrifice. Everything depends on calculation of gaining ratio. So kindly write it down, whatever I am saying. Whenever new ratio is given in question, you have to calculate gaining ratio. Like you calculated in retirement now. Suppose old and new ratio, both ratios are given in retirement. What you used to do? You used to calculate the gaining ratio. Kindly write it down the formula. Gaining ratio equals to new ratio minus old ratio. But there you do for goodwill. Here for calculation of profit also you have to do if new ratio is given. That's the difference. In retirement we do that for giving goodwill to the retiring partner. Here you have to do even for giving the share of profit to the deceased partner. So when this rule applies, when new ratio is given. Now what will be the journal entry? Gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing. Sacrificing partners capital account, you can write in bracket deceased partner. Who is sacrificing in death? Who is sacrificing their share of profit? The partner who dies. In retirement, who is sacrificing? The partner who retires. Understood? Both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Kindly write it down here, each and everything, whatever I am saying. So now this will be the journal entry in case the ratio changes or new ratio is given. Future profit sharing ratio, new ratio, whatever given, if the ratio between the remaining partner changes, you have to pass this journal entry. So treatment of interim profit, all the three cases you wrote now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now we are moving to question. Questions related to interim profit. See, Hari, Mohan and Sohan were partners in a firm. So there are three partners, Hari, Mohan, Sohan in a firm, sharing profit in 2:1 ratio. This is the old ratio given. The firm closes its book on 31st March every year. The firm closes its book means it prepares its final accounts. You have to understand the language of the question. When the question says the firm closes its books on 31st March every year means every year the business prepare its final accounts, that is trading account, PL account, balance sheet, that is final accounts 31st March. This is the meaning of this. Mohan died on 24th August 2018. So Mohan died, but you have to be again very alert. Here 24th August is given. It is not end of the month, beginning of the month. So this the profit should be calculated on days, not on months. When you will calculate on months, suppose 30th September or 1st June. In this way the partner dies, it becomes very easy. You can use the month. But here 24th August means particular day is given date. So you have to calculate on the basis of 365, the number of days in a year. Are you understanding my point? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now how to do the calculation? See. First from April full month he worked, the partner who died, I am talking about him, that is Mohan. So first write the calculation as working notes. How many days he worked, and for that we have to make the payment of profit. We means again the business. So April full month he worked. So April month how many days? 30 days. Write it down. April equal to 30 days. May 31 days he worked, June 30 days he worked, write it down. April equal to 30 days, May equal to 31 days, June equal to 30 days, July 31 days. Till date of his death you have to pay him the profit. So he died on 24th August means till 24th August, from 1st April till 24th August business needs to make payment of profit and settlement of everything. So August 24th. So August 24 days he worked. If you add together, total 146 days he worked out of 365. In this way you have to do the calculation. Payment to be made accordingly. Now we will move the question. On Mohan's death, the goodwill of the firm was valued at 75,000. They are not talking about Mohan's goodwill. Again, students do the mistake. Don't read the question in hurry. Then you will do the mistake. You will think this is the goodwill of the Mohan. No. What the question tells? On Mohan's death, means when Mohan died, goodwill of the firm, entire firm, which includes Hari, Mohan, Sohan. So all these three, their goodwill is given. Goodwill of the firm means not about died partner, valued at 75,000. You have to calculate goodwill of the deceased partner, that is Mohan. And always remember, kindly write it down, very important thing. Whenever we calculate goodwill, date is not used. Only goodwill of the firm multiplied by share of deceased partner. No date. We never use time period for calculating goodwill. Kindly write it down. It's a request. Again, students get confused. Like in profit, we take or we use time period. For goodwill also, sometimes students do the mistake. But for goodwill, we never use time period. Directly total goodwill of the firm multiplied by share of the deceased partner. No time period is used for calculating goodwill of the deceased partner or any partner. Whenever you do the calculation of goodwill for any partner, we never use time period. Kindly write it down as important note. Written.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, the partnership deed provided that on the death of a partner, his share in the profit of the firm in the year of... Yes? Anything?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Oh, okay, fine. On where it was, the partnership deed provided that on the death of a partner, his share in the profit of the firm in the year of his death will be calculated on the basis of last year profit. This is the important line. Now, how to do the calculation of profit? What the question is telling, whenever the partner dies, it is in the partnership deed, that is in the agreement, that if any partner dies, you have to calculate the profit on the basis of last year profit. So definitely last year profit will be given in our question. Let's see. The profit of the firm for the year ended 31st March 2017 was 2 lakh rupees. So profit, last year profit is given. How much? 2 lakh rupees is given. And question tells you to calculate on the basis of last year profit. Now calculate Mohan's share of profit till the time of his death and pass the journal entry for treatment of goodwill and his share of profit. You have to do the calculations, working notes you have to show very neatly and clearly, do it. After that, prepare the format of journal entry with proper, use the scale and do it. So date, particular, okay, then ledger folio, amount, debit, credit with proper narration, everything. So they are asking you to pass the journal entry and show the working notes. So working note number 1, first the days, how many days we worked, we calculated 146 days. Now in working notes, first finish the working notes, then we will move for entries. Now calculation of Mohan's share of profit, write it down in this way. Working note number 1, then working note number 2, and this is a proper presentation. So now calculation of Mohan's share of profit. How you will calculate his profit? 2 lakh profit of the total firm is given. Okay, profit of last year. Okay, so this is 1 year profit. Last year's profit you should consider for this year. So this is last year profit, 2 lakh multiplied by what is Mohan's share. See the question. If you see the question, 2:2:1. So Mohan is the middle one, 2/5. Multiplied by, you have to take number of days, 146 divided by 365. So when you do the calculations, Mohan's share of profit you will get 32,000. Just do the calculation dear and see whether 32,000 is coming or not. Kindly check. I may also do the mistake in calculation. I don't use calculator, so kindly check.
Yes, ma'am.
It's correct. Yes, Pavitra?
Yes, ma'am, it's correct.
Okay, fine. So now working notes, everything over. And what about the share of goodwill? Goodwill of the total firm is given. That also you have to show in working notes. So calculation of goodwill of Mohan you can show. Total goodwill of the firm is given 75,000. 75,000 multiplied by his share 2 by 5. Do the calculations also. So 30,000 you will get. Okay. And what the journal entry you will pass
Yes,
for?
ma'am.
Yes. Now what journal entry you will pass for giving or distributing the goodwill to the deceased partner? The same rule applies. Gaining partner's capital account debit to sacrificing. For that what you want? You want the new ratio or the gaining, not new ratio, you want the gaining ratio. So in this question new ratio is not given. If you read the question, if new ratio is given, you have to apply the formula new minus old for calculating the gaining ratio. You want gaining ratio to give goodwill to the died partner, but here new ratio is not given. New ratio is not given in your question. Then what you will do in retirement, what we used to do, the partner who retires, you will hide his share. Then whatever share remains for the remaining partner, that is new ratio, that is gaining ratio. Same here also. See, Hari, Mohan, Sohan, 2:2:1. Mohan died. New ratio is not given. Just hide Mohan's share. So 2:1. Hari and Sohan. New ratio 2:1. Gaining ratio 2:1. Write it down each and everything, whatever I am saying. So write it down. Gaining ratio equals to 2:1. New ratio is also 2:1 in this case. And show the calculation of goodwill in working notes. First do all the working notes, then pass the journal entry, it becomes easy. Finish the working notes very nicely. Done? Sachin, Pavitra are doing?
I'm doing.
Oh.
Doing.
Okay, do. Once you finish, let me know, we will move. Once finished, let me know, dear. We will move. Okay, fine. Sachin, finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we are going to pass the journal entry. First we will pass the journal entry for profit. So which case is this? This is the first case in which new ratio is not given and final accounts are also not prepared on the date of deceased partner, on the date when the partner died. So this is the first case. So here what entry you will pass? Profit and loss suspense account debit to Mohan's capital account. So how much Mohan will get? 32,000 profit, right? 32,000. Being Mohan's share of profit adjusted or given or whatever, you can write the narration in your own words. Then the second journal entry for the goodwill distribution. So gaining ratio is 2:1, new ratio is also 2:1. So the remaining partners, who are the remaining partners if Mohan died? Hari and Sohan. These two partners, Hari and Sohan, they are the remaining partners who will continue the business in future. Mohan died. So Mohan's share will be taken by Hari and Sohan in which ratio? 2:1. This is the ratio in which Mohan's share are taken by Hari and Sohan. So now the goodwill, Hari and Sohan, they will pay Mohan's share of goodwill in their gaining ratio. Same like retirement we are doing. Their retiring partner's share will be paid. Here died partner shares will be paid by the gaining partners. Now his share of goodwill, that is Mohan's share of goodwill, we calculated already. It comes how much? Mohan's share of goodwill 30,000. 75,000 multiplied by 2/5. So 30,000. This 30,000 will be paid by the remaining partner in gaining ratio 2:1. So Hari's capital account debit, because the journal entry is gaining partner's capital account debit to sacrificing. Here who are gaining? Remaining partner Hari and Sohan. Who is sacrificing? The partner who died, that is Mohan. So Hari's capital account debit, Sohan's capital account debit to Mohan's capital account. So 30,000 in Mohan's capital you can write, and this 30,000 you can distribute in gaining ratio 2:1. So Hari will pay to Mohan 30,000 multiplied by 2/3. Sohan will pay to Mohan 30,000 multiplied by 1/3. So 20,000 Hari will pay, Sohan will pay 10,000 to Mohan. Any doubt in this particular question? Anyone? Sachin, Pavitra, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Pavitra?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I hope this question you have finished. Shall we move to second question?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. A, B and C were partners in a firm sharing profit and losses on the ratio of 2:2:1. There are three partners A, B, C. They are sharing profit losses 2:2:1. Their books are closed again. See, their books are closed on March 31st every year, means every year end of the month they prepare their final accounts, that is 31st March this business prepares its final accounts. B died on 1st August 2019. So April, May, June, July, exactly 4 months B worked, because on 1st August he died, so 4 entire month he worked. The executor of B are entitled to, so the executor of B will get what? His share of capital, that is 4 lakh, along with his share of goodwill. So the partner who died is B, his executor will get B's share of capital, which is 4 lakh, and his share of goodwill also he will get. You have to calculate his share of goodwill. Why? Because the total goodwill of the firm was valued at 1.5 years purchase of last year profit. Again you have to do the calculation for goodwill. Then only you will come to know how much total goodwill of the firm. Then you have to calculate his share, that is B's share of goodwill. Last year profit is the base for calculating goodwill. Last year profit multiplied by 1.5. Then you will get total goodwill. Then you have to calculate his share, that is B's share. His share of profit up to his date of death on the basis of sales till date of death. So sales for the year ended 31st March 2019. That is last year sales is given in your question. Sales for the year ended March 31st 2019 was 4 lakh rupees. And profit for the same, that is last year profit, last year sales is given. Read the question carefully. Last year profit 4 lakh. Sorry, I am really sorry. Last year sales 4 lakh. Last year profit 80,000 given in your question. Sales show a growth trend of 25%. Now what the question is saying, sales show a growth of trend of 25%, means this current year sales has been increased by 25%. So first what you have to do in this question, first you have to do the calculation of percentage of profit. How to do that? Last year sales, last year profit given, multiply by 100, you will get the net profit ratio, that is you will get the percentage of profit on sales last year. Then Sales shows a growth of 25% means last year sales is given in our question how much? 4 lakh. You have to calculate 25% of 4 lakh. Whatever comes, that you have to add in 4 lakh, because current year 25% is increased in sales and percentage of profit earning is increased by 4%. So last year profit percentage you would have calculated, in that you have to add 4%. This year 4% profit is also increased, 25% sales is also increased as compared to last year. Question is clear to both of you? Are you understanding this? Sachin, Pavitra?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Pavitra, are you understanding the question, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, third adjustment, amount payable to B. B is the partner who died. So, how much amount should be paid to B was transferred to his executors, because B died. How the business will make the payment to B? Obviously, to his executor only business can make the payment. Pass journal entry and show workings clearly. Working notes you should show very, very clearly. And then you have to pass the journal entries in this question. So first we will do as usual the working notes. Then we will move to what? We will move to journal entry. This is a very small chapter only. Very, very easy and small chapter. So see. B's executor equals to, means B's executor how much he will get? He will first get the B's share of capital, which is 4 lakh. You can write, what you will write? B's executor should be paid. In this way you can write. No need to copy from my PDF. You can do your own working notes with more attractive and proper way. No need to copy this. So write it down in this way. Calculation of profit to be paid to B, or you can write in this way, B's executor will get. Then you can write B's capital. How much B's capital given in your question? 4 lakh. Then you can do the calculation of goodwill. Goodwill, how you will do? What the question says, last year profit you have to multiply by 1.5. By doing this, goodwill of the total firm you will get. So goodwill of the total firm will be, last year profit given in your question, how much? Just check. How much? Last year profit 80,000. So 80,000 multiplied by 1.5. 1,20,000 total goodwill of the firm. Once you get total, first do the calculation of goodwill. Then write total goodwill of the firm, that is 1,20,000. Now you have to calculate B's share of goodwill. 1,20,000 multiplied by 2 by 5. B's share is 2 by 5. As I told you, no time period should be taken for calculating goodwill. Remember this. Don't take the time period. Question will go wrong. Whenever you do the calculation for goodwill in any chapter, time period we never use. Only the share of the partner and goodwill of the firm. Remember this. So goodwill 1,20,000 multiplied by 2 by 5. 48,000 B will get. So B's executor will get B's share of goodwill 48,000. Till here any doubt? Sachin, Pavitra, if not understanding, kindly ask me, dear, both of you. Don't be silent. Yes?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Pavitra, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Show the workings clearly. No need to write like this. You can write your own workings with perfections. This is just for making you understand. You can write your own way. Now, a calculation of profit. You are going to calculate profit that should be paid to B. How to do? As I told you, first always calculate net profit ratio whenever profit is calculated on the basis of sales. Now we are going to calculate profit on the basis of sales. So last year sales given 4 lakh. Last year profit given in your question 80,000 multiplied by 100. So this is previous year sales, previous year profit. So previous year 20% profit on sales. So this write it down. Now current year sale given in your question. But what the question tells you, current year there is 25% increase in sales. 25% of what? Previous year sales. So previous year sale is 4 lakh. Calculate 25% of 4 lakh. Okay. So if you calculate, you will get 1 lakh. So what is current year sales? 5 lakh. Last year 4 lakh plus 25% increase. So 5 lakh. This is current year sales. In the same way, question is also telling you that current year profit will be 4% increased. Last year you already calculated 20%. If 4% increased means current year profit is 24% on sales, current year sales. Now firm's profit, total profit of the firm you are going to calculate. How you will calculate? See, very easy. First, what is the total sales? Okay, total sales of current year given 5 lakh. We calculated na 4 lakh plus 25% increase 5 lakh. On that calculate 24%. So how much you will get if you calculate 24%? You will get 1,20,000 profit. This is firm's profit. Okay, current year firm's profit, one complete year profit you have calculated. Now what you will do? This 1,20,000 you can multiply by the share of B, the partner who died, 2 by 5. And then directly you can multiply by time period also, because he worked for 4 months na. He died August 1st, I think. So from April, May, June, July 31st, he worked for 4 months. So 4 months profit you have to calculate. 1,20,000 is total profit of the firm. You have to multiply by B's share 2 by 5 and you have to calculate for 4 months only, because this is 1 year profit, 4 by 12. So B will get 16,000 profit. Any doubt in this calculation? Let me know. Sachin, Pavitra, any doubt how we are doing the calculations of profit?
No.
Okay.
No, ma'am, that's clear.
Okay. Now see, now we are going to do the calculation how much payment should be made by the business to B. B is executor actually. So B is executor. First he will get B's share of capital, that is 4 lakh given in our question. Then goodwill share we calculated 48,000, how much B will get. Then profit also B will get how much? 16,000. Total amount which should be paid to B's executor how much? 4,64,000. So tell here all the calculations, show it very nicely in your own way. No need to copy from me. Your own creativity you can show in this presentation, calculations, working notes and all. Now just prepare the format for journal entry, that is date, particular, ledger folio, amount, debit, credit with proper lines and all. Then we are going to pass the journal entry now. First journal entry you can pass for goodwill. So again you know, in order to pay or give goodwill to the partner who died, or we can call them as deceased partner, the journal entry is gaining partners, capital account debit to deceased. Now again if you see no new ratio is given here, same rule applies. Old ratio 2:2:1, hide B's share. So 2:1 is the new ratio, 2:1 is the gaining ratio in our question. Since new ratio is not given, that is the reason. So now B will get how much? 48,000 his share of goodwill. Who will pay? A and C. They are gaining in 2:1 ratio. So 48,000 multiplied by 2 by 3. 48,000 multiplied by 1 by 3. So A will pay to B 32,000. C will pay to B 16,000. In this way B will get 48,000 from remaining partner A and C in gaining ratio 2:1. Just check these amounts are coming 32,000, 16,000. Distribute in gaining ratio 2:1 and check whether it's coming or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now next for profit distribution to B, how to do again? No final accounts are prepared in between, like on 1st August no final accounts are prepared, no new ratio is given. Then the first case, PL suspense account debit to B's capital account. B died, so he will get profit, his capital account will be credited. 16,000 being profit adjusted. Now what will be the next entry? Next entry will be for transfer of executor's account. Like whatever the B will get, everything will be transferred to his executor. Go back to retirement. When you are preparing partner's capital account in retirement, whatever amount should be paid to the retiring partner, we transfer to loan account if the question is silent. Suppose C is the retiring partner. In the debit side, you will write partner's account to C's loan account. You will transfer entire amount to loan. But in death, where you will transfer? You have to transfer to executor's account. B is executor's account. He will get this amount. Now, so when you prepare, okay, when you prepare executor's account, what you will do? You will write in the credit side. What you will write? B's capital account you will write. Now what you are doing here? You are transferring the amount to B's executor. So you will close B's capital account debit. You are closing B's capital account and you are transferring this 4,64,000 to his executor. To B's executor's account 4,64,000. Being transfer of executor's account. Yes, understood. Till here any doubts, Sachin, Pavitra?
No, ma'am.
Yes. What about Pavitra? Yes, Pavitra, did the question have any doubt, dear? Am I audible? Yes, Pavitra?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The question is clear, ma'am.
Okay, dear. That's all. Death is finished. Some more questions are there. I will make you practice afterwards. Shall we start dissolution next class? That is on Wednesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
ma'am.
So you do from your book. See, whatever chapter I am finishing, it's a request both of you. Kindly sit at home, try to do each and every question. The moment you feel you are struggling somewhere, send the question and your doubt in WhatsApp. Kindly do that. Okay, don't wait for anything. Once I finish the chapter, do each and every question so that you become perfect in that particular chapter which I have finished. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, dissolution will start on Wednesday. Here also some questions are there like how to prepare executors account. Very easy. We will do afterwards. It's very easy. We will be doing it. But next class we will start dissolution. Lot of chapters are there to be done. Okay?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, fine. Thank you,
Yes,
dear. Yeah, thank you, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
ma'am.
you.
Bye. Good night.
Bye. Good night.